Do you even understand how to set up the equipment?
Well, you said you'd fucking sort it.
You're sitting on the microphone.
I'm fucking thinking of what to say on the fucking podcast, bro. Chill, man.
I'm your co-host. You should know how to set up the equipment.
I'm not privy to your thought process, Harry.
But I thought you would understand how to set it up.
Well, no, I don't do it, mate. You do it. That's your fucking job. So why don't you stop bitching and fucking do it?
The only reason we do this podcast is because I have all the equipment.
Well, fucking hell, that one did actually sting a little bit. Maybe we should stop this now, because that actually hurt my feelings. Genuinely, mate.
Jason says you're not coming back from this.
Well, fuck you look like a fish.
Fuck off!
You're just like your fucking dad, you are, Ward. That's what you are.
I'm nothing like my dad, and you know that.
I fucking resent you. We're in our 20s. We could be at pom-pom with students. And instead you bought a fucking house and a dog. And your girlfriend's recording a skit. You're a fucking failure, Ward.
I get it. You just wish you hadn't started the podcast with me.
That's not necessarily true, actually. People always tell me you're dull as fuck. And I defend you. I fucking defended you, Ward.
You have fucking silly hair and everyone comments on it.
Oh my fucking god. Who?
There was 3 guys.
Who were they then?
I had to delete them. They were too mean.
All of your best episodes are behind you and you're back to being a fucking hack camera worker.
You keep getting guests on the show because you have no content.
Every day I wake up and wish you were fucking dead.
We haven't even had sex in a year!
What are you on about? What are you on about, Harry? Are you talking?
Fuck me! I've just had an argument with Joe over the podcast. I'll just talk to you about it later, guys. I don't think I can do it right now.
Welcome to episode 9 of the Sunday Roast. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you have not already. I need to stop leaning in like this. Is it alright? Catching me there. Welcome to my podcast with my guest Harry Ward today.
Representing the capital of Japan.
Okay, Tokyo. Nice jumper. Where'd you get that from?
It was in New Look Sale.
New Look Sale, fantastic. You ordered that. You got bundled, didn't you? I've just been upstairs to look at the array of clothes that have been ordered, and a couple of questionable choices, isn't there?
Well, they were on sale, and I thought I'd look good in stuff that's cheap.
Yeah. Okay. They were nice. They were okay.
There we go.
Okay. What you got on your legs here? Do you want to stand up and flash what you got on your legs, or
loads of stains?
Nothing. Just stains.
Just stains.
Bean stains.
Bean stains.
Breakfast bean stains.
Breakfast bean stains. Bacon stains. Grease stains. No other stains.
No other stains.
No other stains.
This is going to seem really passive aggressive because obviously when we record the skit and put it at the start,
this
is going to seem like I'm actually genuinely offended
with
what you've said to me prior.
Yeah.
Well, after.
Yeah.
But I think I will be offended.
What, by what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope there isn't an episode 10 because of what we said.
There isn't one, yeah. Are you really going for it? I think I'm going to go for it as well.
Yeah,
this is funny because obviously the viewers already seen it.
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
We haven't done it.
We haven't done it yet.
We haven't seen it, Ward.
Yeah, but we haven't seen it either.
No.
We haven't seen what we can produce.
I haven't seen what I'm capable of yet.
No,
I haven't seen how nasty I am.
Yeah, I hope I'm really nasty.
I've got a few things that I hope hurt your feelings.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, great.
Stop it.
So I'm fucking... I hate swear. I shouldn't swear. I'm trying to not swear.
Stop swearing at the start of the podcast.
Was that your gran or you?
My gran just channeled through me.
Yeah, she did.
She just absolutely channeled me.
She got you by the nuts there.
And she went, yeah, my gran came in, grabbed me by the nuts and went, do not swear on the podcast. She'll probably watch this.
So we had Richard Ward last week, which we felt went quite well. I enjoyed having Richard on.
He was he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it.
Frame, right?
Yeah, you get over a bit. Get over it. We don't have to actually. We can actually.
Yeah. Now we're good.
Now we look like we're dining.
Yeah, facts. So yeah, we have Richard on last week, which we enjoyed.
Yep.
Oh, that Joker fucking skit took his time, didn't it?
Yeah, we were up until probably like 1 a.m. doing that.
Dude, like, I'm not saying the acting chops were great, but like that was almost a fucking short film trailer.
Yeah, it was long. It was enjoyable.
Do you know what? No, it was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I'm glad we did it. But what was that, like 3 minute 20 of?
Yeah. 3 minute 20 of
pure
just
content.
some boys trying.
Just some boys really putting their leg over the fence
Trying to produce some content.
for a minimum viewership.
Yeah, for 27 subscribers.
Subscribe.
We've got no new.
We need to start putting subliminal subscribe messages in.
Yeah.
Like one just crawling
Just
over
flash.
the table, just fucking
Just flash.
running over.
Yeah,
there.
like there's like 1950s experiments.
Yeah.
They just like flash. Subscribe.
So we do need to do that.
And for those listening on Spotify, which will be more frequent soon. We'll just repeatedly say subscribe.
Where else are we going to do it? This is what we're looking at doing in terms of actually turning what we call a podcast into an actual podcast, yeah?
Yeah.
Because at the moment it's just
a
YouTube
video,
vids, yeah.
yeah.
So what we want to do is get them up on Spotify. What else we get on?
There's Apple Podcasts. There's
Apple
like a
Music,
Google.
innit? Is it Apple Music?
There's
and
actual
then
Apple
Podcast?
Podcasts.
Is there?
Yeah, it's like Apple Podcast. Then there's Google.
Yeah.
A Google platform.
Mm.
There's loads of other platforms.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what the most listened to. It must be Apple. And
I don't fucking
Apple and Spotify must be the.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Well, you must care
We'll-
because
we'll-
you've just set up an entire podcast. And
We'll-
you're in the ninth week of it.
We'll get them up. So that's the next phase with that.
Yep.
So we might do some exclusive ad-libs bit. We got some more guests coming on, haven't we, next month?
Yep. Got some more guests, some highbrow celebrities in a very small group of people.
Extended group of friends, to be brutally honest.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward
No.
to it. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, there's that. But yeah, let's get into it.
Right.
I was
Fuck.
strong.
So.
Can you do that?
What? Click.
No. Look, it's something you do in school. Look.
It was. I didn't do something like that. Yeah.
Get into it then, because I'm going full ad lib because I've got fuck all to talk about.
Well, I'm going full ad lib.
Let's talk about what you wanted to talk about originally.
Let's talk about us.
No, let's not do that.
No.
Let's talk about what you wanted to talk about.
Right. Okay. So first up, let's just massively call out the Dobre Bros.
Yeah, what you did? Are you fired then?
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
You're taking the smoke?
I'm taking Cody's place to fight the Dobre Bros.
All right. Okay. So
Yeah.
so do you think?
But I'm not gonna box them.
Do you think by some
It's just gonna be a scrap.
windmill?
Yeah, it's just gonna be a scrap in the garden.
Yeah, but you have to fight all four.
No, you do have to fight all four. So what obviously you have to do is you have to start from the smallest one and work.
And
your
wait, you way up. They're all about the same height though. They all look about five.
Yeah, they're all
11.
about. Yeah, but they use really wide angle cameras from like down below, so like you don't know. They just look like stick insects.
No, I think they are genuinely like
Small.
fucking really quite slight.
Yeah, but they've obviously picked the biggest one, which I think is called Cyrus. To
Right,
fight.
okay. Last boss.
So have you seen
Last
the
boss
video? Yeah,
Cyrus.
so Last Boss Cyrus.
Yeah.
So have you seen the? So if you haven't seen the video, there's like all four of them like on a really low wide angle lens, like they're about to drop an absolute banging rap mixtape in the 90s, and they like fucking Cyrus is like sat there. Like,
Let's also say
yeah. We'll pop a picture up because it's fucking just a
It's
screen
funny
grab.
as fuck, to be fair.
It's so
but
funny.
we're seeing TMG, aren't we?
Yeah, we are seeing TMG.
TMG,
Yeah,
Tommy,
we
Shout
are
out.
seeing Cody Co in the.
Wait, it's not like
and
we're collabing
Noel.
with them. We're just going to
No,
see
no,
them. We're
we're
actually
going
paid
to
money.
see them live.
We
We-
actually paid money because
we can't
we're not
get-
on the radar, because
no.
obviously. But
Can't get them on the podcast.
so we're going over to that. So
That's
so Harry
Manchester.
Ward, what are you doing then? You were volunteering as tribute to Scrap with the Dobre Bros.
Yeah.
All four of them at once.
Yeah, so I think what should happen is that like
Yeah.
4 other people should like opt to
Watch.
fight for Cody Co for a laugh, and then it's just
No,
like
I
a
think
4v4.
like you were saying earlier, I think the thing is with the Dobre Bros
Yeah,
is that there's 4 of them.
yeah,
The whole point is you have to take on 4.
yeah. You have to take on 4 at the same time.
You don't
So
get 3 mates.
Yeah, so this is the
Four
thing,
of you
yeah. So
going at it.
1v4,
Yeah.
however you like, because they all like work in sync, but they share the same health
Brain.
pool. They share
You've got
the same brain and health
obviously,
pool.
and limbs just
Yeah,
like
and it's all
appendage,
attached
just-
to their producer.
Yeah.
So like there's obviously all 4 of them,
Yeah.
and they all share a health pool. But the problem is that you need CC. Like
4
CC
King's
is
Dark
important.
Souls.
Yeah,
4 King's Dark
it's 4 King's Dark Souls. You're just in a big dark room. It's basically like a boxing ring, but without mobile phones. So there's no.
Yeah, and
flashing.
they're like shouting, "Knock it off," and like
Yeah.
positive vibes.
Knock
at
it
you.
off. Positive
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, just coming in.
Don't be mean to animals.
Don't be mean to kids.
Don't. I hate cyberbullies, but I'm gonna fight someone. I hate bullying, but I'm calling this guy out and I want to fight him. So so they, in the video they sit there on a sofa, all 4 of them, and they're all just like doing
a bit like this, but if we had 2 more mates.
Yeah, so we'll just double ourselves up and make it one.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? You just get a fucking mirror lens going. And have 2 of us.
And we'll just double up. But they like all sit there with their legs wide open and they do like this.
You got big meat.
That's
probably what it is though. They need to keep the legs open for that big meat.
Yeah, that big meat, big meaty Dober dick, which is actually their ultimate.
But the people who watch them are obviously like 14, so.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like to get to them though, there's like loads of ads and there's like 400.
Are they the kids?
Yeah, there's 408-year-olds.
Okay. What would you be more scared of, them or the Dobers?
Just
because obviously you're in training now.
The sheer amount of children that will be running at me. Yeah. I don't know if
you can't hit them either.
I couldn't windmill fast enough.
No, you couldn't. No. And I think they could.
Yeah,
because they have smaller arms, obviously.
Yeah. I think this is the thing is that also when they get together and the Dober Bros get the Dober power on all of them, is that they start to like...
Share one mind?
Yeah, they all share one mind, but they all like morph into one giant being.
Yeah, it's like a Cyrus hive mind.
Yeah, so they all like form into like this giant. It's almost like Mount Rushmore that they turn into, but it's the Dober Bros.
But it's just 4 heads of them.
Yeah, but it's like 4 heads of them, but it's actually like thousands.
Made up of kid heads.
Thousands of 8-year-olds.
Yeah,
just thousands of 8-year-olds, and then they all just go positivity, and then just like fall.
That's crazy, though. It's like fucking silly though. It's like you go, oh yeah, big positivity. And it's like, yeah, well, let's fucking box then, bro.
Yeah, well, it's going to be professional. Why is it like when I do that, I can hear a buzzing. So I'm just moving my phone.
I don't think you do, bro.
Nah, I can over here. I think it's that.
All right,
I'm just moving over there. So I'm receiving loads of texts from the Dober Bros.
You have? Oh yeah.
They're like, are you training? No, what I would do though, like, it'd be so funny, wouldn't it? If I was like Cody, it'd be absolutely hilarious. Just played it up, like did everything, made him train for like years, and then just didn't turn up.
Yeah, I watched that video he was on about. He was just like, I literally look like a croissant.
Yeah,
which is a great fucking word.
I just look
to describe someone who's not in shape.
I look like a croissant.
I look like a croissant.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you've got to say. If someone wants to fight you, you look like a fucking croissant.
Do you want to fight me?
My thing was always like, if somebody fucking wants to smoke, I'm waiting on an e-up, bro. So, which I sort of am, but I just never went for it for years. That's what you do if someone wants to smoke. You just say, you can't hit me, or like my spine will collapse, or you can't hit me, or my skull will concave, or you can't hit me because I'm gay.
And that would be...
and then they get done for being up a gay.
Yeah. No.
So just remember that if you're out and about and someone wants to smoke...
Fighting tips.
Just say you're gay.
Yeah. Anyone gets into a fight with you...
Or say you're a gay female.
Yeah, which would just confuse them.
It might not. It might anger them.
They might just get with you.
It's unlikely.
No.
But what I'm saying is, if you want to get in the oppression Olympics... You want to get in with one of them. Yeah. And no one's going to give you the smoke off that because they're going to get done for like what?
There's so
God knows how many hate crimes.
There's a lot more crimes that you can get done for.
If you're a...
Yeah, than if you're just an average bro.
Yeah, if you're just a bro, mate. You're going to get the smoke. Yeah. But,
yeah, so there are fighting tips if you're going to take on the Dober Bros.
So when are you training? Like, what's good?
Oh, this is the thing.
You train in the garden?
I train in the garden occasionally, similar to how we did the Rocky skit. That's just me.
Is that obviously that's you? No cameras.
No cameras. Just beating up some packs of bacon.
Yeah. Do you think what we should do maybe is get you to have a sparring session with Jason?
Yeah, we could do that.
Who do you think will win?
I think after a while I would win, but he has incredible reach.
Honestly, that is what he loves because his arms are like, what is he? He's about 6'3".
He's about 6'3", but his arms are 9'12".
Shout out Jason, episode... Help me out.
Episode 7.
Jason Lloyd.
Jason Lloyd, episode 7. You'll see him here, sat in the middle.
Yeah, sat in the middle.
But you won't see his head because it's just too tall.
It's just like
cropped it out.
A peanut on shoulders.
No, I haven't been training for the Dobre Bros.
You do taekwondo though, don't you?
I do taekwondo.
Would you challenge someone to a taekwondo fight?
I'd be more comfortable challenging. This is the thing. It's like it's always boxing, isn't it? Why doesn't anyone go, I'll jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, but but what's his name? You see the Logan Paul's on about doing he's fighting MMA with that fucking AB
Yeah, but the
Patriots.
MMA, yeah, I saw that. Like, it's just scrappy, innit?
MMA freaks me the fuck out.
I know, I hate it.
I just don't want to go to ground.
No, it's just like...
I like the idea that, like, okay, if somebody fucking clocks me, I get knocked out, yeah, all good.
Yeah, okay. Well,
But,
that's
like, I don't want to be, like,
Also-
on the ground, right, getting my face kicked in, and then, like, look to my right and my family and friends there, and I'm like, ah! Yeah, just getting fucking the shit kicked out.
No, because you wouldn't see it. You'd see them in a blink, and then you just see God.
Yeah, just be like, yeah.
Yeah, and then that'll be it. And then you wake up.
Tap out, bitch. That's God.
Tap out, Joe.
Tap out, Joe.
This is the
Mate, I'd fucking tap out so fast. If some fucker gets me in a chokehold, I'd be slamming that mat.
Yeah.
Like some sweet cheese.
This is the fucking thing that kills me about MMA is that, like, people get... I'm like, oh, that's a nice knockout. Oh, my God, he is punching his
It's like,
unconscious
no.
skull.
Didn't he get
into
knocked out
the
before
ground.
he hit the ground?
Yeah.
Why are you punching?
Why are
Stop
you
hitting
still
him.
punching him? You're going to give him serious brain damage. God, think
You're
of
gonna
his...
give him serious brain
His
damage.
kids won't see him get to 60.
I can't be asked to watch it. Like,
No, it kills me.
mate, it scares me. I don't mind boxing because it's like, okay,
Yeah.
you get knocked out, you get to go back. Just the ground and pound shit
I
is
hate
fucking.
it. It's like when they start kneeing them in the head, and I'm just like, wow.
I
That's
hate all the legs. It's like
Yeah.
just fucking
Yeah.
do that shit. I was
Like, if you're in Taekwondo, then you're the point is not to beat the shit out of someone. It's
well, that's self-defense, isn't it?
Yeah, and the point of sparring is it's speed and it's
Yeah,
tagging someone.
yeah.
Not just fucking kicking them in the head.
No.
When they're on the ground.
That's the thing, though. Like I always look at the MMA as like the competitors and whatnot. I feel like you have to be tougher, like genuinely tougher as a person. Like boxing is more you're a sportsman, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
You have to be tough. Don't get me wrong. Like obviously you got you.
MMA,
Mike
you can be a
Tyson is
big
a
hard
freak,
gypsy man.
Yeah,
and,
like
and fuck people up.
be a boy, but
Yeah.
like Conor McGregor's got a fight at the end of this month.
Yeah, I saw that. He'll probably retire though after this one.
You reckon what's his payout? Do you know?
No idea, but it's like, isn't it like the 4th time he's retired now?
No, but
Like,
But the whole like in terms of what he can attract in terms of attention with coming out of retirement for another bout.
But like, how many times can you keep just
A
coming
lot.
out of retirement?
A lot.
Apparently
you
a
can do
lot.
it every
It's not
time.
really retirement though, is it? You're just
No.
like having a break because you lost a fight again.
Dude, you see that video where he slapped that dude with the fucking you wouldn't try his whiskey? Because obviously he went off the rails, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
Was that quite a while ago?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
I think
But I'm
maybe
just
I
gonna
have seen it. Yeah.
quickly go over it.
Yeah.
So he was in this bar. Yeah, watch it for yourself. I'm not trying to take it out of context.
Shall I try and find it?
I'm just scared of Conor McGregor.
Now that we have our own podcast, I'm really scared of.
Yeah, so basically, and he went in, and this dude was like some fucking hard ass guy, and he was like saying my whiskey's good or some shit. I don't know. He was like, "No, I'm not doing it."
Conor McGregor slaps old man.
Yeah, that was it, and he just fucking. I feel like he just like gave him a quick cheap shot in the back of the head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, there's that, but realistically, I don't know. Like, I lost a lot of respect for the guy, and I'm normally quite forgiving in terms of shit like that. You know, if somebody like does mad shit or just is a fucking loon, I'm normally like, whatever.
So
it's just part of their character. But
so
here it is.
What? So it's actually
it's
like fully in a pub as well.
Yeah. Look. Watch the guy where the arrow pointed to on the right of Connor.
So he's like buying rounds.
Oh look, no, he's not. He's saying try my whiskey. He's made his whiskey or some shit.
So where did he get his
look.
salesman advice from?
I'll show you.
Right, okay, so he's pouring them some whiskey.
So he pours it.
Yeah. He's pouring them whiskey.
Now they're in, obviously, some form of argument.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know how long. Yeah, that's not...
What the hell?
Yeah, he just cheap shot him. And then, like, fucking ran off.
What?
The guy took it like a fucking bro, though. Look.
He did, he flipping slapped him from miles away as well.
I thought he punched him. It might have been a slap.
I don't know, I can't really see. I can't really see that. Does that look like a...
No,
he
it's a
does.
jab.
He punches him.
Bro,
He fully punches him in the
full on
head.
fucking straight left.
Nah, that's not on that.
Yeah, but this is the thing, like, so he does that, and obviously he's trying to, like, do his whiskey. I don't know how successful the venture was, but he comes back into fighting for a payout.
Yeah.
I just, honestly, like, I've just lost interest.
Yeah.
Like, because when you're doing shit like that, it's just like, like, I want to like him, but people like that, it's like they make it very hard for you to like.
Yeah, you
or
can't
admire.
You can't go around slapping people in the head. It's punching people in the head. You definitely can't go around punching people in the head. I would have been.
You know what's interesting as well with all the like celebrities or anyone in sort of some form of position.
Yeah.
They never go to jail for shit, do they?
No, they never go to jail.
Like never. And like I always looked at it like Messi. Lionel Messi. Obviously, you do. I'd hope so.
The guy that kicks the balls.
Yeah, the guy that kicks the balls. Standard balls.
Yeah.
He had some problem with like his tax affairs and stuff.
Yeah.
But you just know when that hits news, someone's having a problem with their tax affairs, whatever, blame the accountant. They've got too many layers to ever get any form of prosecution going.
Yeah. Well, so especially for that guy, it's like, well, he could have probably pressed charges, I would assume, but like you'd have to take him to court and go through all of that stuff.
The only thing I'm aware of in recent, obviously they got like the 6ix9ine stuff.
Yeah.
But whereby he's only got, I believe, with Good Baby, he can get out early. But I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I think it's like a 2-year, 1 year.
Yeah, I thought it was like even under
that
a year
case
with
is
good
so
behaviour.
fucking. Honestly, when I've spoken to people about that as well and tried to get some form of clarity, nobody knows what's fucking going on. Like, what is it even? What is the crack with it?
I can't get it, but like,
it's like gang shit.
Isn't he
Loads of charges for different stuff.
Yeah, isn't he like?
I wasn't actually doing gang. I was throwing gang signs.
Wasn't he kind of not protected because of the gang, but because he snitched on them, they had like some.
Well, it's like you can obviously do those arrangements, can't you?
Yeah.
If there's a bigger case involved, you can fucking rat people out.
Just to save yourself.
Yeah.
But like it was something too, because he was putting like the money back into the gang and letting them buy munitions.
But I think his case was along the lines of he was forced into doing all of that.
I'm a really good rapper, and
we'll see,
I've been forced, and now I've been exploited.
But we'll see, won't we? Because when he gets out, if he goes back to do, I mean, I think he will just go back to doing the same shit.
I probably will.
Like, why would you not? That's his life. Like that's what he knows.
Yeah.
And the sentences and things. But that do you know that Melly, the rapper? Is it YNW? Some shit, Melly. He's been done by like a dom. Yeah, it was on the Kanye West. You know that Kanye West song?
Yeah.
Was it Cole Bennett directed it?
I don't know.
With the girl, and she's like a robot, and it's artificial, and it's got that heavily auto-tuned sort of like melody over the top.
Not Stronger.
No, recent. Before Kanye West had like blonde hair, short, before he dropped his.
Oh, in the Yeezus album.
No, before he dropped the bipolar cover, he released a single, a collab.
Oh,
I don't know, but that guy's been done for like double homicide. But again, it's like
I heard about that. I did
saying.
hear about that. I didn't know he was. I didn't know.
I don't know, but it's just my point really is like these things never go through.
Never just goes.
It never just goes away. We need to do something with Nick.
We need to get Nick Cage on the podcast.
Did you see that trailer for his recent film with the Lovecraftian one?
Yep. Was it Color Out of Space? It looks bad.
Well, it's painful.
It looks
it's
bad.
It's a really long trailer, or is it really long because I thought it was really long?
No, it felt really long.
It felt really long. Like, I thought it was just sub 5 minutes or 4 minutes.
Yeah, no, it dragged. Like the thing
just
is
like
with
this.
the Color Out of Space as well. Yeah, you can't make a film out of it. The point is, it's not visual.
It's like, cosmic horror, bro.
And it's like, where do they always go to? It's like, well, we've got to come up with a new color because that's the whole point of it. Oh, purple. Oh, fucking hell, you've got it. You've got it.
They're probably like purple is the most cosmic alien.
Yeah,
colour.
but like this is the thing. It's just because it is now. Like 10, 20 years ago, it would have been green.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know
but then that's associated with like toxicity, corrosion, all that stuff.
Toxic masculinity.
So basically, like in terms of the colour from outer space, you can't. Lovecraft, getting my dickhead hat on here, is existential cosmic horror. Okay, you can't recreate existential cosmic horror in the form and medium of a film. Okay, it's a narrative. It works in terms of his short stories.
Well, do you know what? But like
his
if someone was actually like intelligent with it, they wouldn't just blast purple light when they were referring to the colour. They would just see the people's reaction.
It seems satirical. Yeah, but you can, honestly,
no,
mate, I just don't think it's possible because it's not. It's a whole nother medium.
Yeah, I agree. I don't
think
you can.
You've got your cosmic. It's like cosmic dread is entirely the idea of how irrelevant your place is in the universe.
That's your Pornhub username, isn't it?
Cosmic Dread.
Yeah.
Because I'm irrelevant in the grand sweeping universe
People
of Pornhub.
dread to find you in the cosmos.
If they do, they're in for a real average shock.
Real average ride.
A real average fucking ride.
Real average ride, but some excellent
And one
comments.
video from 2017.
The type of guy, a guy called Cosmic fucking Dread now is the type of guy that comments on those Pornhub videos. And he's like,
I don't think he does, bro. Do you know what? And like on Pornhub comments now, I'm that guy. I almost made an account to comment because when somebody gets a real good discussion in the comments going about a game, I'm like, I might chime in here, boys.
Yeah,
But then obviously, if I chime in, I'm like sandwiched between a guy who's like holding a 9-incher in his hands and like a woman saying, "Come check out my channel."
Yeah.
And it's like, nah.
And then a bunch of people just having a laugh in the comments.
Yeah, just like roasting.
It's like a
straight roasting. Do you know what I've noticed about porn? I'm like, shout out. The dislike to like ratio is insane.
What? More dislikes than likes?
No, like people just hate it. Like
God,
a good video
Yeah.
is like 60% likes, like 40% dislikes.
fucking hate the fact I came to this. Damn it.
No,
Oh,
it's obviously people who blow the load and then feel guilty as fuck.
oh man, she looked nothing like my girlfriend.
Yeah, like straight up, like
God, I can't believe.
fuck, I can't believe I just came over Black Widow and Winston Overwatch.
Oh my God,
Fuck.
I can't believe I just watched Mumfuck's son again.
Dude, mate. I really should stop watching Marge Simpson and Bark Becomes of Age. Dislike.
I'm just gonna express that I'm disappointed in this video, but I did actually
That's what it must be, though.
climax.
That's what it must be.
Yeah, no, it must
It's
be
just a
like
sheer form of
you
guilt.
can't watch it all the way through,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, to dislike it, you must have watched the whole thing. You can't just click on it and not really.
I don't know,
interested,
bro.
just
There's a
like,
lot.
go on to the next one.
There's a lot of porn haters.
There are a lot of Pornhub players. I don't know what you think. There's just a load of Christian mums just logging into Pornhub.
No, I
Okay.
feel like if somebody
gonna
clicks on
dislike this
like, I
because it
feel
won't
like
come up.
if somebody clicked on
Yeah.
Alfred Horsecock decimates Krakow's face, which
Shout
is
out to,
shout out
Alfred
Alfred
Horsecock.
Horsecock. I feel like they're gonna dislike that shit
Yeah.
because like that's nasty.
That's
nasty.
he's making a living out of it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a living.
Bro, I'm gonna talk about that.
What, Alfred Horsecock?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Alfred Horsecock.
Go on then, pull Alfred
So
Horsecock
we were
out.
trying to find the like fucking weirdest, not the weirdest, just like the worst, like the nastiest shit you could
The
find,
nastiest nasty.
and that was one of them. What
Yeah.
was the other one? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
I thought Alfred Horsecock was fucking.
What was the other
hilarious.
one?
But like that guy, it's not so much that it's just Alfred Horsecock. Like my guy goes round paying crackers $10
around New York
around New York.
to film it and decimate their face.
That's so bad.
That is awful.
Like in terms of the creativity, I admire because like obviously.
How
that
do you think
requires
he
some-
approached it? Hello there. I would like to film.
Is that Alfred's voice?
Yeah.
Shout out Alfred.
I
No,
would like to film.
no, I just don't think. I don't even know if they're aware.
I've got 10 inches of pleasure down here.
Bro, but it's
Yeah, what's your name? Alfred. Alfred Horsecock.
It's like a 90s movie overlay intro theme.
Oh my god, I've seen
Alfred Horsecock comes twice.
Alfred Horsecock in the 5-minute short film. I will come on this cracker.
What was another one? There was another one that was like awful.
I know,
like,
I
in
got
terms of
it.
it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was
I hope your
one.
Gran doesn't watch this one.
Yeah, you can't watch this one.
She's like, Alfred
I'm gonna put it in the
Horsecock?
description. Gran, don't watch this one.
Yeah.
Grandma,
watch
don't
this.
show the relatives this.
Yeah, we're getting hard on this one.
Nah, I might put a disclaimer at the front. Grandma, please don't watch this.
We need to put a disclaimer at the front
Can grandmas not watch
because
this
this is
one?
bait.
No.
Yeah. So, but there was some other ones that were quite funny names. I might get a list.
I can't think. Yeah.
They're really creative.
Do you know what? The most intelligent thing some of these guys did was come up with their names. They're just the best puns ever.
Yeah, it is funny.
Johnny Depp.
That's a fucking good one.
John. He's not even Johnny. He's John E. Full stop Depp.
Yeah, he's like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp.
Depp.
Johnny Depp.
He's probably called John.
Well, I hope so.
He's
I think
probably
that's the same.
called
Like,
John.
I hope
He might
Alfred
even
is
be
called
called
Alfred. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you think
Anything.
happened at school to them? Do you know what I mean? I think that
Recently,
no, but like
probably arrested.
this guy is called Alfred.
Yeah.
He's got a massive.
Yeah,
cut.
no, he didn't know in school, bro.
I think
did,
in
actually.
school,
It's like,
or
we're
like
packing
just he was
equals.
with his mates and it just slipped out. Alfred.
No,
Wow, Alfred,
mate, it's a
that's
stage
a horse
name.
cock.
No, it's a stage game. It's a stage name. It's something everyone has their calling.
Yeah.
And Alfred's calling was obviously Alfred Horsecock, and it was to go out and pay crackles $10.
Why do you?
That's a niche.
He should
But
go.
not everyone can do that.
Yeah, he should go back.
Because you will get an STI, Alfred, if you're listening.
Yeah,
Be careful, mate. Because I don't think you've got a long shelf life in that, bro.
No.
I don't think you've got a long shelf life in that.
It's not the most hygiene thing to be doing.
Hygiene? Hygienic.
Hygienic.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not
Alfred, it not hygiene.
Alfred, it not hygiene.
Who was that, Jasmine?
No, it was just me.
Yeah, it was Jasmine. You know that was Jasmine because we were talking about this last night.
Know,
Don't you try and get away from the fact that you were just calling out Jasmine then.
Daddy.
Howie, don't wash me around.
Don't wash me around, Harry. We're going to stop this.
Really got to stop this kind of tangent.
I mean,
Yeah, should we go to something more digestible?
From Alfred Horsecock to
the
Johnny
royal-
Depp
To the royal family.
to the royal family. Wow, I just segued that like no other before.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, I'm not really giving Harry any respect by segueing.
Yeah, tell me about this shit then, because I haven't heard anything about it. I've heard a lot of opinions. I've heard a lot of
So he's jumped,
regurgitated
he's
opinions.
jumped ship from the royal family.
Yep.
Which is funny because I suppose technically he's probably got no royal blood, has he? Shout out to some conspiracies.
Get on with it.
Yeah, I thought I'd get more laughs from the audience.
Get on with it, mate.
Right. So Harry has decided to. He's not left the royal family. He's left the royal family as a business.
Yeah.
So the thing is with the royal family is they get hauled out and sent everywhere, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So he's decided. He said, "No, I'm not for that life anymore.
Yeah.
I want to do my own thing. I want to run my own charities." And he's come up with the whole brand, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Yeah.
So they're like a couple team.
Is that what they are? They've
Duke
rebranded.
Yeah, they've branded as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Yeah.
So dukes and duchesses around the UK are, they all keep their names, their titles, and but the difference is with Harry. What he said is, I'm going to keep my royal estate, which is I think Frogmore Cottage, which isn't a cottage.
Interesting name.
Isn't a cottage. It's like 4 mil.
Yeah.
And then he also
Is he saying that's his personal?
Yeah. So
estate,
basically, he's cut ties with the royal family and said, I don't want to work for the royal family anymore, which is fair enough because you're working for your grandma. But he's saying I want to cut off from the press. I want to pick my own press that come and view me. Yeah. So if I could, because basically by law there's a thing called the Royal Rota, which means that it's a way that the it's like the English media organisations get first take or something on the royals, and then everyone can comment on the news that they have, rather than so it's not like loads of international news organisations constantly badgering the royal family for what they're doing. It's like the BBC and ITV and Channel 4 can stick with them, I think, and they cover it, and then people can only comment on something along those lines. He said he doesn't want it anymore. He said he's getting badgered by the media.
Don't want the smoke.
He doesn't want it. Yeah. But he's also so he said he wants to keep Frogmore Mansion or Frogmore Cottage, which technically it's their family's estate anyway. Which is so this is where I think the lines get blurred. And he also wants he's keeping the Metropolitan Police security services, which again I think is fair enough because of his status and who he is. So this is the problem. It's like they can't. I don't think you can detach because he's a member of a royal family, but like people are struggling to detach that from a business and a country and the nation from them as individuals and part of family members. Like he's been born into that, and he's saying, I don't want this anymore. I want to do my own thing. I want to do my own charity work. I want financial independence. I'm going to go off and do my own thing, but I would like to keep the estate and I would like to keep the security. So people are like, well, you can't have both. You know what I mean? You're either
Best
in or
of
you're
both
out.
worlds, yeah.
My thing is that like, okay,
This
well,
is your opinion.
he can do what he likes because he's an individual. You know, I was having this discussion with Annie and she said, well, you know, his royal family, he should work for the royal family. And saying, well, that's not fair because he's been born into it. Why should he have to fit a certain role that he's born into? It's not technically, you know, why should it be up to us and the royal family? He should be able to choose what he wants to do. And if that's not for him, you know, he served for 35 years in the royal family technically. Like, why can't he go and do his own thing? He wants to visit his own charities, visit his own countries, mainly I think in Africa and North America, and do certain projects. I don't know what particularly, but I know he's big on like helping people out of poverty. So that's where his focus seems to be. Now, he dropped this news on Monday, Tuesday, whatever, and like apparently.
And you don't believe this was prior discussed?
No, apparently it wasn't prior discussed. Whether it was like he,
whether it was, or
whether
you don't know,
mean,
do you?
You would assume they all met at Christmas. I don't know. Don't know what they do at Christmas. I don't know if
Probably
they like
just have a
each
turkey,
other.
you know?
Yeah, they just all sit around and have some turkey, and Philip comes out and just cuts it, and then just looks at Megan because she's not slightly white enough for him. And
she looks pretty poppin', so he's like, yeah, I'll let her off.
I'll let you off because you're not full on. No. I don't even have to do it because he gets himself in enough shit, which is funny enough. But he no. But Phil's obviously resigned from public services, which everyone's fine with because he's like 98. He's literally nearly lived a century and looks like a fucking COD zombie.
Done his shift, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done a fair shift.
He's on the night shift.
Yeah, he's done the night shift. So I don't know. I mean, like, what do you think about it? I mean, I think personally,
After just been given this information,
yeah, sorry, it's a bit
having done none of my own prior research, I'm about to give you an uninformed opinion. Okay, so I actually think that I think the problem with that toe needs to get off my toe.
You're on my chair.
You're
on my chair.
Stroked my toe with your toe.
Your toe is on my chair. Stick to your half of the fucking podcast.
I can't, mate. Got chunky little chode legs. So basically, this is what I think.
Yeah, that's why we need a studio so we don't keep touching toes.
Shut up.
Yeah, sponsor us.
So basically, I'll get the fuck on with it because I must be tedious hearing the sound of my droning voice. Right. I'm just thinking. I'm stalling because I'm thinking about my opinion. Here's my opinion.
Yeah.
This is my fucking opinion. Right?
Go for it.
You look like a fish. No, that wasn't my opinion. This is my opinion. Basically, I feel that in terms of his current situation, and his upbringing, I feel that it is more to do with his own relationship with his mother. In terms of how he sees his life going. And I feel that regardless of what happened, regardless of what conspiracy, Meghan and whatnot in the press and the whole sort of constant pressure from the press, he's seeing a pattern form. Yeah. In terms of obviously his mother's, what happened in terms of the car crash. Yeah. So I feel like he's intentionally, trying to protect his family. Yeah. From, I'm not saying the same thing would happen again. No. Next month they try and fucking do it. But you know what I mean? It doesn't surprise me that he just doesn't want to follow in that same trajectory in terms of that. I mean, like... I don't agree. What I really don't like, and I'm sure a lot of other people don't like it regardless of where they stand, is the whole best of both worlds thing. Like that's fine. That's fine, if you're, if you want to go do something in your life, great, whatever. But you can't be in the public purse while you're doing that. Like.
See, this is where I don't differ slightly. I think there needs to be more transparent. Probably need to know more about it. So I think that this is where
I don't know enough about the actual expenditure.
So the expenditure, he's cut ties with everything apart from the Metropolitan Police. So and the Frogmore thing. So I think the Metropolitan Police, I think personally, is fine. Because if you're, it's security services paid for by the state. It's the Metropolitan Police just making sure that you and the family are safe.
As a public figure.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, I suppose the alternative is he pays for a private service to do that. I think he'll probably get pushed to do that. I think that's the difference. He'll probably get pushed to hire a private service to protect him. But then the royal family have always had their own security.
Mhm.
And do you know what I mean? So they've got their stuff sorted. The other thing is the Frogmore cottage. So the problem is with that is that the taxpayers paid for all these renovations. So it was like 4 mil. So they paid, we all paid 4 mil for basically these renovations for this house.
What did you put in 2? I put in 2.
You put in 2 mil, I put in 2 mil.
Yeah, good lads.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, the taxpayer paid for the renovations, and then they're living in it, and they're like, "Well, we're cutting ties." I kind of think that they'll probably do more good doing what they want to do in the world, also because of their status. You know, he's introduced the Invictus Games, which has been fantastic.
I don't know what that is.
Invictus Games is, I would say, the equivalent to the Olympics for people who have been in the armed forces across the world. Okay. So it's athletics competitions. There's the same kind of. Does that include
disability then? Or?
Yeah, so it's for people with disabilities.
But only who were served in the military.
Yeah. So okay. So the people with shell shock up to people with one arm, literally. Right, okay. So and I've done stuff for Help for Heroes before.
Shout out Help for Heroes.
And met some of these guys. If they didn't have things like Invictus Games, they do. The thing is, you've got one arm. You've gone through your life being fit as a fiddle. You're fit as a butcher's dog, and then you lose 3 of your limbs, say, or your legs. Where do you go from there? Do you know what I mean? It's like, where do you go? And the Invictus Games has helped those guys have like a goal and a target. And it enables them to, live a relatively normal life. So I think that what he's done with that is amazing. And there's I don't know how many. It started off as a Commonwealth thing with the USA and Canada, I believe. And then more countries have started to come in. So
Europe as well.
Yeah, in Europe.
Right.
And I think this is like the 4th or 5th one, this summer or something. But they all compete. We've met. I've met him 3 times now. The captain of the Invictus team for England, for the UK.
Is he a good boy?
He's incredible. So have you ever seen the video of Prince Harry sitting in the crowd and this kid comes and eats his popcorn?
No, the only one I've seen is when you are in the smoky area and the club drops a banger and he gets up off his chair and runs the aircraft.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah. He so anyway, the kid anyway is he was sat talking to the captain of the Invictus teams in that, and the kid was leaning over and nicking Harry's popcorn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's the guy basically in that. He's a really nice guy, and he always commends how good Prince Harry is and how much he does for the forces. So he's doing that. He's doing something that he's passionate for. Do you know what I mean? So he's, instead of getting shipped around by the royal family, maybe he'll do more good for the world.
Well, this goes back to sort of what I was saying, because Diane did that, didn't she, in terms of her own ventures and whatnot, and I feel like he I don't want to speak for the fucking guy, but some form of responsibility to go and do his own ventures like that. Yeah. In terms of that, because you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And let's not forget as well, the guy has been hounded by the press. They never touched Will, really. Not that I don't know what he did.
He's better looking though, isn't he? Let's be real.
Yeah, he's better looking.
He's more of a.
They made him into a celebrity.
Yeah, that's
though.
what I'm saying.
And it's do you remember that time in Vegas when they were snooping on him? He was in Vegas.
Cock and balls.
And they were taking pictures in his bedroom while he was whatever he was doing, but he was fucking naked. Do you know what I mean?
Having a right laugh for the boys, Just hopefully not the boys.
No, hopefully not the boys.
Well, maybe. If that's what he's into. But I have to say it.
What stays in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas that time, unfortunately. His cock and balls were printed across the world.
Alfred Horscock.
Harry Horsecock. But he's always been detached, hasn't he, from the royal family? Do you know what I mean? He's never quite been in the clique of because he's not in the line of succession. So it's what, and so the point is there's loads of dukes and duchesses that have their own private estates, but there's and they do their own thing. Do you know what I mean? They have private estates, but let's not forget that those private estates were often attained by the royal family and then given to them in the past, and they are just extended relatives.
Sure. So
I think the Queen owns a third of the land in the UK. The royal family own a third of the land in the UK. You know what I mean?
Flexing.
You can't blame
Flexing.
the guy for living in the royal family. He's one of the royal families.
Yeah, bro. Like, ow.
However, I think that he's gonna have to start financing himself.
That's where you would say.
Yeah, I think he's got to
get
start.
Your money right, bitch.
Yeah, I don't think that the taxpayer should pay for it, but I also understand that he can't just go cold turkey. Do you know?
Yeah, he's never gonna go cold turkey because that boy's gonna be in a mag. He's gonna be an Arcula. He's gonna get this for that. He's gonna be paid to go there.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, how is he transitioned? Because it sounds like he doesn't want to. Sounds like he doesn't want to become a celebrity, but also he wants to become a philanthropist.
Philanthropist, yeah. Hate to not see it there.
So I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is he gonna cut that line? But I like anyway. I don't have a problem with him wanting to leave. Like, the royal family is an institution.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
That seems to be your opinion on most things.
I know it is at the moment. I'm having this thing in my life whereby I used to be firmly wanting to talk about things to the nth degree and pull out some meaning from it. But now I'm at the point where it's like,
I can't.
Yeah, you're wanting me to engage in something and I just don't fucking care. But I know, I'm interested.
Well, I appreciate you listening to my 10-minute monologue.
No, I did. But it was left to happen.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's like, I don't know, I can't say it's experience, but if you fucking watch anything like to do with the Royals, like
I did watch that Diane documentary.
Yeah, I've watched it.
That was quite
There's some
interesting.
good films.
I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Not the car crash, but the build up.
Yeah.
The build up. No, sounds bad. Still, you can't make that work.
No, you can't.
Throwing that out.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the build up.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna bother.
No, it's a shame.
If you're gonna fucking get me on that, you get me on anything.
It's a shame though. The film flopped. It was alright to car crash.
Jesus. You know, if you made a Paul Walker joke like that, you'd have the fucking Fast 8 boys on you. I remember someone making one and he got fucking hounded.
Yeah.
Boys like Paul.
Boys like Paul.
Jake Sarler loves Paul Walker.
Jake Sarler would knock on this door if he heard.
Jake Sarler
ripping Paul Walker.
Never shared anything on Facebook. Like, this was years ago.
Yeah.
And then when the Paul Walker montage came out, he was like, this is genuinely sad.
Do you know what he's done though?
I was sad that was the only thing that moved.
Do you know the only way he lives on now to those that weren't really interested in Fast and Furious is through that one meme of it's been a long time, and then it's him, and then he looks at Vin Diesel,
and then he looks back. Copyright like a bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on. Yeah. Vin Diesel looks back,
and then they go off in separate directions.
Yeah.
Like, it was the end of like Fast and
Furious.
That
got memes to shit.
912, but like. Yeah, that what I'm saying is like he's just lived on through me.
Yeah.
Like you could say he's lived on through the 8 films of that franchise, but really he's lived on through that meme.
You hate to be that guy.
Yeah, Harambe.
He did a job though. Nah, bro, this Harambe. We didn't do a decade fucking go down list, did we?
No.
Did we have a?
No, but like I'm just started to think of a new take on them and just like realise that people who are only relevant because they've been memed. Harambe.
Yodel Kid.
Yeah, but Yodel Kid's like not dead. I was just thinking like.
No, he is.
No,
he's not coming back. Do you know what though? My boy Yodel Kid.
Yep.
Right. I don't know what to do. Does that?
Yeah.
Fucking pops off.
Yep.
Do you know what he does? He releases a single that's shit and cashes out.
Yeah, of course he does.
How many people have popped off and didn't release a single that was shit and cashed out?
Actually, no. I'm gonna hold you on this one because I don't think that single that he released after was shit. I thought it was an enjoyable single, and I would have liked to have seen more from Yodel Kid.
Well, you still can, but you don't follow him. You don't comment on his shit. You don't like his shit. You're not bothered enough.
No, but
so that single did not hold your attention enough to give a shit about Yodel Kid.
I have it as one of about 200 songs saved.
Oh my god!
In my library on Spotify, because we haven't talked about it.
And it's
yet.
a dead meme.
No, right? No, we got to stop this because it's like every blonde kid, Milky Bar kid.
Yeah. Well, no, I
fucking-
wasn't going to do Milky Bar.
No, but
We
it's
should
just
dress
it's-
you up as Yodel Kid.
No, but like
I
before
don't know what to do.
before
Do it.
Yodel Kid,
Just do it.
I was
Sing it. Go on.
Milky Bar Kid. Do you want me to sing?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's
All I
fine.
wanna do is sit and cry.
I-E-I-E-I-O.
I don't know. the rest of the words.
Mommy, she said
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Oh Lord, I thought I
I
would
would
cry.
die. Here's the
You
YouTube.
should me. She's got the kind of loving to make him go.
Yeah, why don't we just get you up as Yoda Kid? For one of them. It'd be funny as fuck.
No, the best thing that
Dead
Yoda
meme, though.
Kid did.
Was make me realise you look like him.
No, he supplied that, and then someone just had the genius idea
We're on about Wii.
of putting the Wii music.
Mate, that I love. Do you know what I love? I love the Wii music. I love the Wii music. I love any form of nostalgic music in terms of games, anything.
Yeah, but Nintendo was so hot on copyright.
Yeah,
They
I know.
got rid of
they
it
took
so
fucking down.
fast.
I was bopping to that.
So fast. I could listen to that for hours.
I know. Well, I do. I listen to 10-hour Wii loop
Yeah.
sometimes. I don't get through much, but you've got to.
I do. I mean, I normally get to about the 9-hour, 30-minute mark
Do
before
you?
I switch off. Yeah.
I get to about 7 hours.
Yeah, it gets me through the day. I can't quite do the extra half an hour, but 9 hours.
I'll put like 5 a.m. on a Monday.
Yeah, and just listen to it through
Till
till about 3 p.m.
Yeah, 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Then I'm ready to start my day.
Yeah. After you've listened to that, you've just hit such a level of zen
Oh, you do.
that you can do work
You do.
so efficiently for about an hour.
And then you need to
And
put
then
it back
you
on.
Put it back on,
And then we loop throughout the night.
Yeah, because you need to sleep to it.
Yeah, what are we saying then? Oh yeah, I'll tell you what was getting heat though, which is actually quite interesting. Do you see the memes via the new PlayStation logo?
I did see a picture of a guy on a computer deleting 4 and going 5.
And then just looking around, just like, let's go, boys.
Yeah, let's go.
But why would you change it?
I haven't seen it.
It's a win. It's just the fucking same. That was. You
Is
know
it
what he
exactly
did? I
the
mean,
same. Yeah,
literally the
yeah.
same.
No, like, but you said
It's brand recognition. Like, why are you gonna change it, man? Yeah, PS5. Look.
what? You're saying that people should like.
I'm just saying what you expect.
They're
like,
expecting it to change. Yeah, of course they're
No,
not.
I'm not
gonna
saying
change it.
respect it. Do you know what? Fuck them though. And people do this all the time now, and
No,
it's like a
exactly the
new.
same.
It's like a new thing, right? They do like a logo reveal.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
Ooh, logo reveal.
the logo reveal of PS5, and it's like got 5 on, and they're all just like jacking each other off.
It's exactly the same. It's just to create hype in it.
Yeah, of course it is.
Everyone
And
was
also, oh no! I'll tell you something, bro. I'll tell you something. You know how we did talk about the. We talked about the Musk. You know how
My
I
man
said
Musk.
he's obviously done this on purpose.
Master Marketer Musk.
IQ 300.
Yeah.
He's fucking only done a dance, bro.
What do you mean he's done a dance?
Like he did a China reveal or something for a product,
Right.
and he just starts dancing
Excellent.
because he's obviously thinking,
Because he's
let's
seen
go for it.
Theresa May's video,
No, yeah.
but she comes
He's
on as
just
dancing
like,
queen.
well, how do I gain increased attention for this event or this program or whatever I'm doing, right?
Dance.
So, yeah, and it's like that just confirmed to me that when he lobbed that fucking thing through the window, you didn't reinforce the Musk, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's just a like. Oh, this is only a stock vehicle.
He's just a viral boy. Like, I'll tell you something, and I showed my dad this because it was actually fucking hilarious. And I'm late to the party, boys. But the when he was laughing at that dead fucking
The dead deer.
that made me cry.
That did tickle.
I'm
me.
almost crying now.
The
That was
thing
so
is-
funny.
That it's so. What's actually
He's
so
just an alien, isn't he?
funny about it is that he's like so detached.
Yeah, I know. He's like, oh, what's that? Oh, fucking real.
Was that real? Oh my god!
It's true though, isn't it? Like he's an alien.
Is that deer dead?
The guy's a fucking alien.
He is an alien, isn't he?
He's like so detached, and that was like his first injection of meme, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like straight up, just
And
like
he got hit
oh.
with a hard dead deer.
that was a funny fucking meme, bro.
Yeah, it was funny. Like, it's like it wasn't even that amazing. It was just the fact that he was,
He was like,
so.
what's that? No, it was like he wasn't laughing, and then realised it was dead.
Yeah.
And he was like.
He was laughing at the fact that he was looking at a picture of a dead deer.
And he was laughing also, I think, on the premise that I've just been fucking caught out here. Let's double down on this.
Do you
But
think?
the comedian who was, yeah,
Do you think he was conscious?
I don't know. Like maybe I'm giving him too much credit. The fucking comedian in it though was like, oh, this is very sad. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're a fucking comedian.
No, this is actually really.
It's
sad.
like, yeah, it's like,
Well,
well,
why
what
put it
you
on your show?
be funny.
Yeah.
Laugh at dead fucking animals.
Dead pigeon.
You know what I mean, though. I'm
Yeah.
not saying laugh at. You know what I mean?
You
It's
touched
just
my
like,
leg again.
You don't get musk on and fucking go all. Oh, we can't laugh at this.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, you get musk on and he pops a joint with
Pops his
your,
hand.
your boy Joe Rogan, doesn't he? And has
Oh, is
some
that
whiskey.
what you got some heat for that?
Yeah,
didn't
the
you?
actual stocks went down.
Have you been watching Joe Rogan recently?
Nah, not much. I watch your bits. I haven't been listening to his podcast.
The one that I sat through and watched all the way through, and I'd recommend anyone listening to watch this because it's thoroughly interesting.
Yep.
Was the Bob Lazar one.
I've seen that. That was interesting. Even if it's all bullshit, it's a really interesting.
I don't think it's bullshit.
No, but like I'm just saying, like even if it is, it's a really interesting podcast.
Yeah,
Like that's how it stands with me.
yeah, but I just I don't and I don't want to turn this into a Joe Rogan slating session because he is the OG. But
yeah.
I think like he wins so much on his fucking style. His questions are so fucking good.
Yeah.
He knows when to speak. He
Yeah.
knows when not to speak. And he can get anyone he fucking wants them.
Why he's been doing it for like fucking how many episodes has he got? He's like 1,300, 1,400.
Yeah, quantity does breed quality. If you watch his earlier ones,
Yeah, where he's like.
because you
sat
were
in
like,
front of a
watch your earlier
computer.
ones. I can't watch them.
No, it's like he's sat in front of a
He's
computer.
just got his laptop up, like,
Yeah, it's probably as good as this.
really?
No.
I think this is better.
Yeah, I think this is
I
better.
think this is fucking better.
Yeah,
Shout
but
out
like,
anyone who's listening.
yeah, but he's like, I mean, how long ago is that? I don't know. It's like 5 or 6, 7 years.
How long has
ago.
it been going for?
I don't even know.
Really?
I don't even know.
It's just a long ass
Let's look
time.
at let's Google Joe Rogan over here. So
Yeah, because he's a man of many talents.
Joe Rogan.
He's got a mean kick. It won't tell you. It won't just tell you on Google, bro. You
No,
have
I
to
think I might have to go onto his YouTube channel and see when it was like his channel was created.
You watched that new Jewellery video?
You what?
I don't know.
Get off. Right. I actually can't find out. I'm
Yeah,
sure I
don't
can.
It don't matter too much, does it?
It does. It's the most about. There we go. Joined 11th of Jan 2013.
It's a quick blow up.
1 point.
That's a quick blow up.
Is that 7 billion or 7 trillion? 1 point.
How many?
1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, trillion.
It's a trillion.
Ooh.
It's nearly 2 trillion views.
That is fucked. What do you think his revenue is on views alone?
I don't know, because he doesn't even put ads, does he, in the thing? Like he only puts them on the podcast thing, but he doesn't do sponsors. Like he gets sponsors.
I've
all the
never
time.
seen him advertise merch.
Never advertises
Any
merch.
product in terms of support.
My guy's a boomer.
Yeah, he's booming the fucking economics.
No, he doesn't do merch. He doesn't do. I don't think he does.
Maybe he's
sponsors.
broke.
Yeah, he's just absolutely skinned.
He's just like get stage fright when he's on about getting people to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Hey
No,
guys, we've also, if you're interested, got this new T-shirt. It's great. It says Joe Rogan Experience on, and if you really like it, then you can click. You don't have to though. Don't feel like you have to at all. But if you really want to do it, you can click the link below. It's only £1.99, and we'd really appreciate it. Thanks.
The differences between this and the others is it's got 3 eyes instead of 2, like most people.
It's like the third eye. We keep the high, not the low. Oh, shout out Matt McConaughey.
Matt McConaughey.
Fuck. What was Matt McConaughey's latest?
Oh, no, showing that. Actually, no, I know what Joe Rogan did. I remember I was watching the thing with him and he was talking about it anyway, and he said that he wouldn't let YouTube, he didn't want to put them ads in the middle of his episodes, but he's fine with them being at the start and the end.
Oh, okay. That's a decent idea.
Yeah, because otherwise it does cut you out of the podcast, do you know what I mean, when you listen to it?
Well, I guarantee, like, the disconnect rate at that point is probably quite high.
Yeah.
Like, when you get hit with an ad and you're like, hey, this now gives me time to consider if I was actually enjoying this thing, or if I was just fucking mindlessly.
Well, you have to
clicking
click on it. You have to go off, get out the ad,
it.
because
So it, like,
the ad
disengages
is
you.
like, it's 5 seconds, but then it stays with a logo for another 10. And
Yeah,
you're like, why is my commentary stopped? Anyway, moving swiftly on to Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, let's go. I love
who
Matt McConaughey
has
shit.
released a new video. Do you know what I actually saw earlier, which is really funny, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it.
Okay.
I was watching a Coachella roast video of 2 years ago
From?
for Katie Co. I was just watching it, and what's it? Matthew McConaughey at Coachella. And he's like wearing a wig and a cowboy hat, like in massive sunglasses and like a neon suit, so it looks nothing like him, but it obviously fucking is him.
Yeah. No, is he actually at Coachella?
Yeah, he's actually okay.
Can we see his recent vid?
Yeah, right. So there's two recent videos. That one's just dry. This one's quite funny. So this
20. What's that about?
Have you got screen recorder?
Well, if 2019 was, it'd be a lot cooler if you did. I'm looking for 2020 to be a lot cooler, because we do. See you there.
What do you mean, see you there? As if we're not going to get off the fucking flight.
Well,
what was he doing? He's like looking out the window. Hey guys, I've got a good idea for a poster.
What do you mean, see you there?
Would you just film me whilst I look out this window? I'm going to say some inspiration. See you if you do.
But what do you mean, see you there?
I don't.
No, you won't, Matt.
well,
You're a fucking alien.
if 2019 was, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Was a lot.
He's having a monologue with the dialogue there, interjected.
So this is the monologue, but this
Because
is.
we do. See you there.
It's cooler because we. I
What
don't
we
know
do.
what he does.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Honestly, mate, that is the best example of someone winging it I've ever seen.
That's my older
He's covered
brother's
the
just.
hand and it's just like a literal fucking.
Yeah, that's my older brother just got off shitload of drugs. It's just come out of rehab, and we've gone on holiday.
Let's go through the others, mate, because he's got some funny ass shit.
Yeah, let's so there's another video here.
I wanna
This is
listen to
before
this.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holiday season. As we approach Christmas, and I'm going to have it back home with my family, my brother, and my mother. Someone asked me today, like, oh, so from when to when do you open presents? Is it 1 hour from like 8 to 9 a.m., 10 to 11 a.m.? And I was reminded that since my mother's going to be there, we're probably going to open presents from 9 a.m. till about 6 p.m. It'll be a full work day. The reason being is my mother demands that everyone open one present at a time and everyone else watch and ooh and ah and guess what it is and celebrate that person's gift. The problem with that is when you got
Hold
a
on, is he
family
just
of at least
fucking
8
laying
or
into his
more,
mum?
and you're
He's
opening
laying
one
into his
at a
mum.
time,
He's got 1.2
everyone's
million
watching,
views.
somebody open that gift and then somebody doesn't want to tear the wrapping paper, so they open it up real slow. It could be a 9-hour day. Wish me luck. Hope you get good presents too. Merry
He
Christmas.
seems
happy
like a
holidays.
guy who is so not phased by the fact that it could take 9 hours.
Yeah,
It could be a 9-hour day.
but we all know it's not a 9-hour day.
We all know it's not, but he used that as a session to let out a lot of build-up resentment for his mum.
I just saw the caption on this.
Keeping the high at 622.
What does he mean?
Keeping the high.
Is he
Is
saying
it what? I don't know. Is it fucking
622
biblical?
like
Is it
it's
a fucking biblical
What?
passage?
What? You think that fucking John? Hey, John. Yes, Jesus. Keep the high, Jesus. What? What do you mean, John?
Matt, how did you get in here? Fuck off!
Matt, how did you get in the Bible? Fuck's sake!
I transcend time and reality, boss.
I just come through and drop some fucking tunes and
Drop some fat ass merch.
I just drop some.
Y'all really be in this for this merch.
Yeah, I slick my hair back and I look really goddamn cool. What else we got here?
He's just so he's just so not there, is he, at the moment? And I like his acting. I think he's a goddamn good actor, but
Yeah.
like
Just never.
when he's dropping on the gram, it's like it's like no one's ever done it before.
I know, it's like so detached. I'm gonna watch his first video because we talked about it before. It's so bad. Keep the high and not the low. He just quoted himself, for God's sake. See what's going on in his story. Nothing.
Jesse Alexander, Mama Drank.
Let's see what some of the
Mama
comments
Drank.
are on there. See
Yeah, let's
anyone...
actually have a look at some of these comments because I'm actually genuinely curious as to how people react, and I guarantee there'll be a lot of love. Fire.
You do, cause I'm a do too.
We got some nice southerners up in here.
Happy New Year to you two and your family. I plan
You
to
mean-
slay 2020.
Oof. I don't think you'll find a lot of sauce in these comments,
No, you
bro.
won't find any. I've no clue
Laugh
what
my
you're
ass
talking
off,
about,
what?
but I sure damn feel it.
What does he say?
I have no idea.
What
I have
you
no clue what you're talking about, but I damn feel it.
No, but I sure damn feel it.
I sure
It's
damn
not
feel
damn
it.
sure. It's
Yeah.
I sure damn feel it.
Then someone just
I
commented
sure
saying,
damn.
"Dazed and Confused," a reference obviously to his earlier film.
Okay. Maybe these guys are more cultured than us. Maybe we should give them more credit.
Lol, you can read the phone book to me and it'll sound like a lullaby.
Why do you always sound like you're a fucking carpenter with like a white shirt on when you do that accent?
What, my self accent?
You're almost Southern, but still has an element of home warmth to it.
Home warmth. Harry Ward. The home warmth Southern voice that you need. I could start doing Audible with that accent.
Do you reckon you could?
The small boy walked into the store.
It was the best of times and the worst of times.
It was the best of times and the worst of times.
I always think it sounds like, probably not as good, but Mr. Candy. It always comes back to Mr. Candy from Django, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Y'all get in here. It's just a slight quake, a little bit of reverb towards the end of the voice.
Yeah. Just
we need to get Richard Ward back to do it.
Southern love.
We need to get Richard Ward back to do it.
I
You
don't
just
know if he
religiously going through those comments to find anything slightly a dig at Matt. You trying to find a hater?
I'm just trying to find
Matt?
anything. Like, it took me a second.
Yeah, but bro, there's so many comments. You're not going to get any fucking juice on Matt.
No, I can't find any juice. I'm crazy about your talk.
We gon' do.
All right, does the Lincoln come here? People love. He's in Lincoln Lawyer, and like drives a.
Maybe he's mad as fuck, and he's making you seem like a bitch. Because I haven't seen Lincoln Lawyer. I haven't seen his earlier films. Maybe he's poking a bit of fun at you for trying to poke fun at him. Maybe he's mad as fuck. Why didn't you ever consider that?
Have you not seen Dazed and Confused?
No, I haven't seen it.
He's like when he's a kid, like not a kid, but like young. Let me find Matt.
Should have been the heading for him coming on Instagram. Dazed and Confused.
Dazed.
Because it fucking sure as hell feels like it, man. Sure as hell feels like it.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy's tash and Dazed and Confused.
Oh, is that what you're going for?
That's what I'm getting. That's the look I'm
killing it. He's fucking killing it.
Let me just screen record this. This was him in like, I don't know, when was that? 90.
Mate, we're really turning these into
1990.
Having a look at and a go at Matt McConaughey and his whole life and his inventory.
I always liked Matt McConaughey, but like
that tash, you've got fucking more hair in your tash than he has. It's like my fucking shit tash. It's got like a fucking hole in the middle.
I remember watching Dazed and Confused.
I'm sorry. Like, it's got me.
Oh, God. Nice. I remember watching Dazed and Confused and be like, holy shit, that's Matthew McConaughey. But like obviously because he's like a stoner in it, then people just start getting shit frames of him.
Hold on, have I seen this? Is this the one that Quentin Tarantino said was he really loved it, and it's he's the stoner, and they're all college kids?
Yeah, they're always like the end of...
And they're the end of the term, and they're going off to do whatever they want to do, or some shit. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it.
I actually quite liked it.
He's got Ben Affleck in. He's a bully. He's got the baseball bat.
Has it got Ben Affleck in?
Yeah, type in Ben Affleck Dazed and Confused, just because I want
it might
be right.
Yeah.
Because I want to be right.
It might do. God's sake.
Dazed and Confused, Ben Affleck. Yeah, like, bro, like...
Ben...
I didn't rate it. Is he there? I'm fucking stupid, aren't I?
Hold up.
Oh no, I'm stupid.
1993. In 1976, Texas, a bunch of teenagers celebrate the last day of high school by hazing freshmen, partying at a local pool, indulging in drugs, and following it up with a cake party. Yeah, Batfleck's in it.
Batfleck.
Yeah, Batfleck's in it.
What do you think of? Sorry to just quickly divulge.
No, go ahead. It's got to be better than
going on your going on your phone and just finding shit that's not funny. What do you think of Robert Pattinson as the new Batman?
Yeah, I got time for it.
Have you? You got time for it? Did you ever see the Lighthouse film with Robert Pattinson
no, I haven't
and the
watched
boy?
It. You told me to watch it.
I did, and I haven't watched it myself because I'm a hypocrite.
Right, well, let's go on then. No, I'm looking forward to it. Who's Alfred?
Horsecock.
No, because they've got a right cast. Actually, they've got a sick cast.
Have they got a young Alfred or an old Alfred? Because I'm not. Even in the joke, like I'm not a fan of that young ass Alfred.
No, I don't know. No,
he needs to be an old man.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine speaks a bit softer than that.
No, that's old Michael Caine.
No, I think you're getting confused with older Michael Caine.
Older Michael Caine, but you are sounding a bit more like the Podfather.
I've killed the bloody bus driver. I've got confused about three.
You meant to say you're not supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
That was it. You're not supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
You shot my fucking bus driver.
You shot the fucking bus driver.
Oh, come on. Why did you shoot my bus driver? Definitely doesn't get a
Michael
bus.
Caine does drag.
Yeah.
Bus driver.
Why are you on the bus driver? That's, come on, there's got to be
Jasmine.
a pun for Michael Caine being a drag tie man.
There must be. You just made it.
There's Michael Payne.
What were you saying, bro?
New Batman. What was the cast?
know.
Have you actually seen the cast? It's actually I can't.
not. Can you show me, baby?
New Batman cast so far. Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Wright, Paul Danu, right?
Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Who's this boy?
Oh mate, you gotta know Paul. He's in he's in so much shit, man. But he's gonna play
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis. He's playing Alfred.
No, he's not.
No, but Paul
Fuck off, Gollum.
Dano is playing Riddler.
Oh, so it's a Riddler-based one, is it?
Not just that.
Apparently Nolan's was going to be Riddler-based, you know?
Yeah, I'd hear that, yeah.
So they're probably like...
Colin Farrell as the Penguin.
It's going to be a right fucking sinister cast of the boys.
Yeah.
All the villains. So what, we got the Penguin, who's a trash fucking villain.
Carmine Falcone? Oh, that's the...
Falcone crime family.
Yeah, that's the crime family, yeah.
So hold on, so who's the woman?
I don't know, I was just going to show you who...
Paul Dano.
I can't believe it. You must know
Paul
Paul.
Dano. Oh, no.
There Will Be Blood. Do you remember? He's in
Yeah,
Prisoners.
There Will Be Blood.
Prisoners.
That was
He's the kid. Do you remember in Prisoners? The kid. Like, he's not the kid, but he's like the guy with the problems.
Is that Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, the one with
jacked man.
Huge jacked man.
Huge jacked man. Shout out. I tweeted you that in 2000 and it was really original and you never replied and I'm salty about it and I'll die with that because I'm really resentful. Go on, sorry.
Do you remember Paul Dano? Dano from that. He's the kid in Prisoners.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess
We
so.
watched The Prisoners.
Oh,
Alright.
Who's
You said it was a really good film and you really enjoyed
Yeah, The
it.
Prisoners was a great film. Yeah, 100%.
I'm
Would
just saying
recommend.
that-
Would smash.
The supporting actor in it is Paul Dano.
Who's the
Just-
woman? What's she
Zoe
playing?
Kravitz is playing
I'm
Catwoman.
getting frustrated. Oh, Catwoman. You know when they slam Catwoman in there in the mix just to get some more
What's she in?
Batman allies? I'm always
She's
a bit
in
like,
Fantastic Beasts.
I don't know her.
Imagine.
No, I've heard the name actually. I'm like,
Mad
oh, she's Mad
Max.
Max. Is she the broad in Mad Max? The one who's with?
She's Max. She's done some trash. Sorry, no offense to you, but
No offender, she deserves it.
no offense, but like, there's no actual material here, is there for you?
No.
Fair enough. You might do great.
She's a pretty girl. So yeah, so Patterson.
Yeah.
I rate. I think he's a bro. I think he's pretty cool.
Do you know what
She'll
happened
probably
to
be
me
fine
once?
as well.
It was in 2012, and I was coming off.
Your antidepressants. When you were 15.
Do you know why I hesitate? Because when I say coming off, I thought there's so many things that could happen, and I just start thinking about so many puns that could be made out of that. And now we're here. Anyway, I was coming off a ride in. I was in like Disneyland or Universal Studios somewhere, and it was like a log flume.
Yeah.
I was and I got splashed, so my hair all came down, very straight hair. Guy, little kid, walks past me as I was coming off and goes, "Oh my God, that's Edward from Twilight."
To you?
Yeah, to me.
You joking?
No.
Get up Edward from Twilight right now.
It's flipping
How old were
Robert
you?
Patterson.
2012?
2012.
15, 14?
No, I wasn't 15. Jesus.
Yes, you were.
I wasn't. It was after we'd finished school. I'd be 17. I was driving.
Alright, 2 years, sorry. Go on.
Fucking disrespect.
I was disrespectful. By 2 years.
Edward. Edward from what was I gonna write? Twilight. Jesus.
Oh, I know this dude.
Yeah, it's him.
Oh no, that is Robert Pattinson.
I know that's
Yeah,
Robert
I think
Pattinson.
like him,
That's
bro.
what I said.
Oh right.
Yeah, but they were just taking the
So
piss
this kid goes, "Oh my God, it's Edward from Twilight."
Yeah.
And what did you say? Did you smile? Did you let out a
No,
slight?
I was kind of like, was he referring to me? And then,
then-
my mum and my sisters were all laughing at me.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Robert Pattinson behind you?
And I turned around and I was holding hands with Robert Pattinson.
Right. Okay.
No, I
That
don't
would
know.
have got him done at that point because you were. No, you were 17. You were.
Yeah, I was 17. I was thinking, I don't know. I just
Good looking boy.
Yeah, but he also looks like.
Yeah, but you did have your hair more fluffy like that at the time, didn't you?
Yeah, true. I don't know.
I think we're trying to make something out of this, aren't we?
We're really trying to make me into Robert
Yeah,
Pattinson.
we're trying to give you a bit
We've
of an
gone
ego
from
boost.
you look like Yodel Kid to Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. So it's got to be somewhere in the middle.
No, but I've gone
It's got
down.
to be somewhere in the
yeah,
middle.
but I've gone downhill. Think about that. If like
No, you start at Yodel, you can only go up.
if 8 years ago I looked like Robert Pattinson and now I look like Yodel Kid, what's happened in between?
Well, you fell off at some point.
Yeah, I must have fell off.
There's
because
gotta be a
at one
fall off
point
in there.
I was looking like an A-list celebrity and now I look like a child.
A child.
Child
Who
singer.
had a go. He had a moment of fame. He almost clasped it, and now he's back. Fucking rock bottom.
Yeah, we're similar in that way. We're both trying to,
You both.
both trying to get famous.
Maybe you haven't had your come up yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you haven't had your come up yet. Yodel Kid had his come up and fucked up.
Yeah. Let's get him on the podcast.
Mate, he might be in a position to do that now.
Imagine if like
Because he's fucking.
he
rock
only
I hope he's actually older than 16 now, and we're not just
I think
actually
he's
lambasting him.
no,
a child.
He must have been about 12.
Are we just lambasting a child? Okay. We'll have to
Imagine
live with that.
like he doesn't actually talk, like he only yodels. Hi, Harry.
Thanks for having me on the Sunday roast.
I'd like to just talk a bit about my mom. She's been really good.
My
to me.
parents have broken up. The money stopped coming in. It was for me, it was for my family, and now I got nothing. So I'm on the Sunday roast.
My mom, she was my producer and held my money until I was 18, and I'm only 12.
Yodel, mate, we're going to have to split this into two, because you're getting through one sentence every 4 seconds.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Imagine when his voice
Release
drops.
my new song, bitches.
I'm singing. His voice starts to drop. Oh my God, my
I
voice
should-
is starting to sing.
I hate going back to Yodel Kid, bro. Shout out Yodel. He's rock bottom.
He's got so much potential.
I showed my grandparents
Yeah.
Yodel Kid.
Yep.
And they were like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Why was it funny? He's a serious singer.
I showed them Yodel Kid, and it's like, you know, because they haven't actually seen anything, like, there's no sort of overlaying, there's no irony, there's a screen, there's a fucking kid who looks like my cousin George singing.
Shout out Cousin George.
Shout out cousin George, get you on the potty. And
Things you hate
they
to
were
see.
crying.
Really?
Do you know when else they cried of laughter? When I put the Snapchat filter on them.
Really?
Have you put a Snapchat filter on a grandparent?
Absolutely hilarious.
It's the funniest thing they've ever seen, and I don't blame them, to be fair.
No, it's
because
hilarious.
when we put like the meme face on each other at the start,
Yeah,
it's
we're
like,
like,
wow,
this is amazing.
this will never get old.
Yeah.
And in some ways, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. It's great. I was doing it earlier.
Were you? Oh, you were, yeah.
I sent a little song of me just with my little meme face.
Yeah, I
on.
saw you actually trying to hit notes in that and guys it under the fact of
Yeah,
that it
but
was
guys,
a meme
it
filler.
under that because I thought this will sound good.
Yeah.
But it's also just like half an octave.
Yeah,
too high.
you were clouding your ambition
Yep.
under a
I was
filter.
like, you need to get this guy to drop a mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are dropping a mixtape, Sunday Roast mixtape coming the end of Feb. We're making it happen. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny as
Just,
fuck.
fucking no
I've set a
musical
deadline.
Experience.
Huh?
Just no musical experience.
You got to start somewhere, boys. You've
You-
got to start somewhere.
Guys,
boys
you've got to
and girls.
start somewhere, and that's why.
You got to throw yourself in, boys and girls. If anyone's listening, you got to throw yourself into the deep end, okay? People are going to laugh. They're going to say it's shit. They're going to... All your friends and family are going to... Disown you. Your friends are going to bitch about you and laugh about you with their friends, saying it's embarrassing that they've both started making a podcast. Yep. It's getting a bit close, isn't it?
They're very close to the bone.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine because no one's reached this part of the podcast.
No, they haven't. Yeah.
No, especially
Let's hope you do. Shout out, leave a comment if you do. I hate doing that because no one does. But
leave a comment. If you've reached this part, just say, yes, I reached this part and I'm unsubscribing now because you've just called me out.
So, yeah, basically, I was just talking about fucking grandparents.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing. They explode with laughter.
Yeah.
But it's like the first time they saw a meme as well is like the funniest thing ever. Because they're like, oh my God, it's a picture with a reference, but I've got to figure out.
No, they don't. No, some of them don't.
reference.
Some of them don't quite get it.
Yeah.
Seriously, because I've showed...
my sister.
I showed Maria, who works with us, a meme.
Yeah.
Once, and she was like laughing at the image,
Yeah.
but not quite placing
The connection.
the fact that the text was the context for the image.
Yeah.
And it was like that laugh where it was like,
Why is this guy showing me a picture of a dead deer? Yeah.
It was that sort of laugh.
I know
Where
what
it's
you mean.
like, you're looking at them like, do you want help? Do you want help with this funny picture I just showed you that I'm expecting a laugh of?
With this
Or
fucking hilarious meme over here.
just fucking laugh, man. Oi, laugh and give me the fucking phone back.
Stop calling people off it. I need it back. I've fucking only got 2 minutes.
Okay,
of
if you've
credit.
run out of minutes, so have I.
Give me my phone back.
I'm getting takeaways every fucking night.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear from your husband. Your husband is texting me now.
It's getting a bit close.
Get
that one.
Maria back
Don't.
on the phone.
I know you didn't mean to context it, but you fucking.
You know, you brought her up.
Yeah, but you went full husband.
Oh, I
You don't know the context.
I don't know. I don't know if she's got a husband or anything.
Sorry, Maria, if you're listening.
I was, I don't know. I've only met her once. Really don't know anything about her.
Nice woman. Nice woman. Shout out. She'll probably find that she has a tendency to find out everything. She'll find this one day. I guarantee.
Maria, you Snoopy motherfucker.
You Snoopy silver fox, you. Yeah, what are you saying? Is there anything you want to cover? Like what?
Yeah, we got a game for Christmas. My sister did. She bought a game, and it was something like you meme stuff. It's like Cards Against Humanity, where you pick the funniest one.
Yeah.
So you put a picture up, and then you get a load of cards with text, and you have to make the funniest meme. But it's and my grandma was just pissing herself. She was reading it, but she was like laughing at how rude they were. So
Can we play that on this?
Yeah, it'd be quite funny for a bit, and then we'd be like, okay, this is just like
seen
rude,
it all now.
words. But like
much meta shit going on, or was it very?
A bit. Like, not really.
What was the best meme someone made on that?
I can't remember. I couldn't.
Was there one that was funny?
I couldn't recall, but like my grandma she'd pick up a new card and read it and just absolutely wet herself.
Really?
Because it was something like, when you get your dick trapped in a fly or something, and like that. It was so. No, it wasn't a picture. It was like be a picture of like a general like flipping Paul Walker or Harambe.
Oh, like smiley, and then you put the caption.
And then you've got to get the caption.
How many captions could you put?
You only put one each, but you only got 7 cards, and you keep replacing.
And how did you win? The best
It was
laugh?
no. So like you never play Cards Against Humanity, have you? So basically, the picture reference. You've got 7 cards, and then you call it when you want to call it. But basically, you've got 7 cards with 7 captions. Whoever gets the funniest then takes the picture.
But how
card.
do you judge the funniest?
I think there's one person as a judge, basically.
Oh, right.
In thingy.
It's pretty loose, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's kind of like what they find funny.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's not really.
It's
It's not a game to win.
No.
It's not a game to win.
Let's make some fucking memes.
Let's make some memes. Let's laugh at some stuff. But yeah, it was just so funny because she was just laughing at how. She was laughing at the obscenities, not the.
She was. Yeah, that's the thing.
There's no context.
No, it's just like this is fucking rude.
Yep.
And funny as a standalone product.
Yep.
I'm disconnecting when you put 2 together.
Yeah, there's
no connection, is there?
I can't see. I can't see the picture. I don't get it. But this is fucking hilarious.
But this fucking someone got their dick trapped in a fly. This is fucked, man.
This is fucked. And then there's like a rude section. So there's like a rude section of card, which is like core of the cards. So it's like you can decide to use them. So I was like slipping at the rude cards.
Oh
yeah. Laugh. And it was just like when you find a dildo or something, and she was just absolutely howling.
Is she into that shit?
What dildos?
Yes.
I don't really want to get into that.
No, not. No, but like I wouldn't. I have like a completely different relationship with my grandma.
No, like I was just.
I'm
like,
not interested. I'm not hating. I'm just.
No, she hates swearing.
Really.
Hates obscenities. You wouldn't catch a. You just don't catch her slipping up on them ones.
No, you don't catch her slipping.
But it's really funny because sometimes what she said, bloody hell, and you go, you just swore, and then you say, no, I said ruddy, actually.
Oh, she.
I said
compulsive
ruddy.
liar as well, isn't she?
Yeah, so she just straight up lies, and we used to call her out for days for that, and that would just infuriate her. No, you did actually swear that time. No, I didn't. I'm just talking. Yeah, it was everyone just wound her up, but that's why she lost all her hair. But
alopecia.
No, just stress. No, she didn't lose all her hair.
Ella, don't take my pizza.
Alan, don't take me pizza. Are we been clutching at straws here or what?
No, I was genuinely waiting for you to actually expand on your grandma. I was genuinely interested about your relationship you had with her in terms of your language and whatnot.
No, but I wouldn't say that's dumb. If I came up to her and was just like, how funny is this? My dick got caught in my fly. She'd be like, that's disgusting. Stop it.
Would she say that's disgusting, or would she just like...
I don't know. I've never even attempted to do
that's
anything
a bit of an odd
like
one,
it.
isn't it? No.
But slipping her a card that is slightly funny.
Slipping her your V card.
You slipping her my V card, but she wouldn't also read it out. She wouldn't like read it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'd just place it and everyone else can read it. So it's innocent.
Yeah.
Because I've slipped her a card without her knowing, so it's random. And then she's read
like,
it,
Harry, you dropped your gay
laughing
card.
herself. Harry, you've dropped your gay card, you homo. And then she will just place it down and be absolutely.
So that's the relationship you have with her.
I slip her V cards.
Right.
She sends them right back.
I really don't want us to watch this, mate. After the Alfred Horsecock stuff and then this, it's intense. That is too intense. What time are we on?
The whole podcast is pretty intense.
Just tell me the fucking time.
I don't know. It's been about an hour.
Yeah, call it then.
Should call it?
Yeah.
Should call it?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for tuning in to this week, which is episode 9.
Tune in next episode where I will be fighting the Dobre Bros. 1v4. I will be bringing weapons.
I'm fucking coming for you, dude. Oh, fucking 4 hours. Coming for you.
We've got an eye each, so if we like 2v4 them, you can keep your eye on one of them.
You just tag me in when you're tired. Because you should be able to take 2.
Should at least be able to take 2. I don't
what
know.
if you just imagine how funny it'd be if you went in there and one of them just like you just couldn't handle one of them? I think that likely is what would happen.
I don't know. They probably train.
You're fucking really.
They train
backing yourself in this, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know. They just look really small.
Do you reckon you could have a ward?
I think it'd be a good.
Let's make it so. In your back garden, you fight all 4 at once.
They have to fight all 4 at once in the back garden, but I am allowed to use any utensil as a weapon that I can find in my garden.
You can't use knives.
No, I can't use knives or guns.
In your garden, so...
Yeah, so it'd be like dog toys and stones.
Yeah, stones.
Yeah, I can throw stones at them. So as they advance, and they can only walk.
So you're being a pelletist, you can take down the first rank of them, which will probably take 1 down.
Yeah, so it's like an army. We're kind of simulating a smaller army.
Yeah, it's a skirmish.
Yeah.
It's a backyard skirmish.
It would be like Agincourt.
Make this little village of Agincourt famous.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for tuning in. This is episode 9.
This is episode 9.
Episode 9. Tune in next week. We'll see y'all then. What's good? We'll actually have some Sunday roast apparel then. The finest of cotton. We'll let you know next episode. Ciao, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. Goodbye all.